Hello, my name is Michelle, and I'm here to talk about my experience with taking the EG or Experiencing God course. I've been at Southbound for a little over a year now, and I often joke that I feel like I've never prayed or received as much prayer this past year than in my entire life. I always viewed prayer as a means to ask for my wants. I had a sheltered upbringing and didn't really have a lot to ask for. Most of what I wanted felt achievable with my own efforts, and I failed to understand why I needed to pray if God already knew what was in my heart. I admit my faith was shallow, and once I started experiencing one hardship after another, I developed a lot of resentment towards God for not resolving my situations quickly, and eventually led me to feel like maybe He doesn't exist or things are ultimately in my own hands. But through His grace, after about 6 years, He brought me back to church. I wanted to take it easy at first, but God seemed to have other plans. Within a couple months, I somehow ended up signing up for Encounter. Then I got an email that I couldn't go unless I joined a cell. And then rather than face the potential awkwardness of asking for my money back, I felt it'd be best if I just joined the cell closest to me, which I ended up liking a lot and started attending regularly. God got me a lot more involved than I initially wanted to, but it was a blessing because He was slowly softening my heart and filling it with joy and hope. So I was curious about what other things the church had to offer, and EG just seemed like the next thing to check out. The EG course then transformed the way I view prayer. I learned to see it not only as a means for asking, but to listen for His voice, to try to understand His intent, even in times of silence, to adjust myself to His will, and to change my attitude to have more faith and trust. EG also taught me to be mindful about positioning myself in a way that could be open to God's guidance and saying yes to come alongside what He's doing. This was mostly through small acts of service, and one of them was volunteering for food pantry for a day at the encouragement of my cell leader, Amanda. Honestly, I was expecting to have a nice, chill afternoon, maybe help organize and hand out food packages, and just generally remain in my comfort zone. But instead, Amanda Fallen told me to go to the evangelism station. And if you guys know me, I'm really shy and soft-spoken, kind of awkward, and I have a lot of insecurities about praying out loud. Although my heart feels for people and I want to encourage them, I don't always feel very eloquent and can't seem to quickly find the right words to say. Cell and EG gave me space to practice this a lot, but I was still really nervous and kind of dying inside. However, after interacting with the first few people, I came to realize that this wasn't about me or my abilities. Like EG says, God is always at work, and He already prepared their hearts to receive prayer, and they were open to sharing their worries and prayer requests with me, even though I was a complete stranger. I did my best to let go of my insecurities and just let God lead and make up for my shortcomings. And I have to say, I don't think I've ever prayed so much in a single day. It felt like God had just put me through some kind of intense exposure therapy for me to face my fears. But all jokes aside, as I joined in what God was doing, I came to know and experience Him more. And I was grateful that He would use me in this way to meet and encourage the members of our community. And I admit that I'm in constant battle with my insecurities, and life in general isn't always easy. But I'm trying to take what I've learned through EG and continue to pray, listen for His guidance, have courage, and take opportunities as they come, and just be excited to see where God will continue to lead. And I'm thankful for the guidance and encouragement from everyone here at Southbound. Thank you.